Media. Okay. Hello out there in social media land. Welcome. This is Jay's What's Up. And today I have the lovely Diane from Magnified Minds Consulting. But however, I just want to ask you a really quick question, maybe a couple. First of all, have you ever wondered why you may be doing things and you know what, your results aren't changing? Or maybe you're feeling stuck in terms of why do I get the same results over and over and over again? So in this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be discovering mindset and how important it is to the success of individuals, say both personal and in business. It could be spiritual, it could be in your health, etc. So I have Diane. So say hi, Diane.
Hi, Jay. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and keeping warm today.
Good. I just want to do a really quick check. If you're out there, could you please maybe send out a quick heart to say yes, you can hear us, make sure the sound is okay. Can you please maybe give us a thumbs up? That would be wonderful. So thank you very much. For those who don't know me, my name is Jaye Graham. I am the owner of H2O Works Canada. I'm a Kala assessor, trainer, and facilitator. I also help people with their nutrition in terms of getting their health goals and where they're going. And I'm also doing some collaborations with other women in terms of how do we reduce those nasty hormonal symptoms, both in men and women. Okay, and today I am so excited because really I get to help other people just like yourself, Diane, how to build their influence, how to build their reach and their brand in the community. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to introduce this lovely lady. Thank you for the heart. I'm going to introduce this lovely lady, and we met before. Diane has always been successful in everything that she does. She has an amazing little 4-year-old boy who's just lovely. And she has, as an entrepreneur, as I mentioned, she has taken a concept and now has Magnified Minds Consulting. So Diane, can you tell us maybe a little bit more about what that means and maybe your journey to get to where you are? Because I think it's quite amazing personally.
Sure, I'd love to. So my journey started just sort of like everyone else. I was successful in all I had to do. I was sort of living the life that we've been programmed to live. You know, you go to school, you get out of school, get that job, strive for that house and that car and that family and all of that. And I was successful, but I wasn't fulfilled. So I always knew there was something missing. I felt more like I was existing. I wasn't living a true life for myself. I didn't feel like I was living authentically. I knew there was something missing, but I didn't know what it was. So like you and like many other people, I was introduced to Bob Proctor after I watched The Secret. And I really, really connected with that movie. And I started following all of those teachers and all of that information, and everything just pointed at Bob. Like the way that he teaches is just very simple, and it's very clear and concise and very, very effective. He's been in the game the longest, and he actually mentored under Earl Nightingale, which was one of his mentors, and Lloyd Cornian, and they actually started the entire self-development industry.
That's very cool.
So not just a company, they kind of were pioneers in the entire industry. So he is the direct line from them, which is really exciting. And the more I studied with him, the more I just became more and more aware of self, and I was learning and growing, and just more and more day by day, things were just not enough for me. But I was just studying some of his material, and I wasn't really on a program with a mentor. So I was just learning more incrementally. I was learning information, but I hadn't really achieved significant change in my life. So when I discovered a program called Thinking into Results, which is Bob's program with his business partner, Sandy Gallagher, everything started to change.
That's right.
And I'm not talking about small incremental growth. I'm talking about big leaps and bounds, like quantum leaps. I started meeting more people in the industry and just seeing how powerful Bob's material and the program. It is. And it's just a very step-by-step process. So it's a proven process. It's step-by-step. It's a 24-week program, actually. So I started studying that, and real change started to happen. And around that time, I found out I was pregnant. And I had gone
Surprise.
from... Yay! I had gone from very toxic, unhealthy relationships to being in a really beautiful union. And when I found out I was pregnant, we had a lot of discussions about, we want the best possible start for this child. We want to set him up for success. We want him to reach his full potential in life, and he's not going to be doing that from learning what everyone else learns, but you go to school, you get a job, and that is the extent of what your goals should be. So we made a very conscious decision to really study the material, and when he was born, I actually very quickly went from studying the material with Bob to really signing on with Bob so he could mentor me personally. And again, that just made my results go even faster and just more incredible. And as we were growing, I ended up not going back to work after my maternity leave because we wanted to devote as much time as possible with our son, and we just wanted him to have the best possible start. So when I started this business, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to help myself, I wanted to help my family, but more importantly, I wanted to help other people. So that is just what my pull was. That was my vision. I really wanted to, I knew where I was and the level of dissatisfaction I had in my life, so I really wanted to find people who were struggling with the same kind of things I was. Like maybe they have a big goal, but they haven't had any success in achieving it. Maybe they have a big goal, they don't have the confidence to go after it.
Or they don't know how.
They don't know how.
They don't know how.
A lot of people will read these books and watch this, The Secret and similar things on, say, YouTube, but it's a lot of good information, but that information, you're just learning it on a conscious level. And you're not going to achieve permanent and profound change when you're just reading something or watching a video, because it's just staying in your conscious mind.
But you have to get to the unconscious, and you have to do habitual changes, and that's what you can provide for people too, right?
Right. So what I do is I walk with clients through a 6-month program, and it's called Thinking into Results. So the program is actually taught and created by Bob Proctor and his partner. And what I do is I walk with clients through the program for 6 months and beyond to really help them make those big quantum leaps in their results. And when we laugh, we say that a lot of the material out there is really great, but we call it shelf help because it really does not achieve the results people are looking for, and then they get frustrated, they get defeated, they kind of abandon what they're doing. So this program is different, and what we have to do when you set a goal and learn this information is bring it from the conscious mind into the subconscious mind, because that's where habits are reside. That's where they reside. So your paradigm is a collection of habits. It's almost like a mental programming that you've been programmed with your entire life, and that is all housed in the subconscious mind. So what we want to do is we want to take those goals, we want to take those dreams, all these things you're looking to achieve, all this growth that you're looking for yourself, your family, your business, whatever situation you want to direct it to, and we want to really bring those changes into the subconscious mind. And once you really impress those ideas on the subconscious mind, that's when the magic happens. That's when that permanent, profound change starts to happen.
That is so cool. It's so exciting.
It's very exciting.
I've been on The Secret just as you had. I have some of Bob's stuff. I think it is just outstanding. Excellent. Thank you. So I also know too, Diane, that you also work, that's just how we met. We met a couple weeks ago. We were working on our vision boards and things like that, right?
Right.
Vision boards. People do vision boards all the time. I'm showing you my vision board. I don't want to poke Diane in the face. There you go. I've got my vision board. Anyway, plus I'm being accountable to Diane.
Perfect.
Which is important too, accountability. But tell me more. So you have a Facebook page, you start networking. That's how we met, as I said to you before. And then we also do vision boards, you do all these events. Can you tell us more about that side of things?
Sure. So I'll touch on your vision board, which is very cool. A couple weeks ago, in January, the beginning of January and the end of January, I ran 2 vision board workshops. And the first one sold out, so we had to put a second edition on. And the point of a vision board is just one tool you can use to gain clarity in your life. So for those of you who aren't familiar, a vision board is just a visual representation of all the things you would like to do, have, or be. Okay? Now, a lot of people...
I like this one, right? Strong is sexy, folks. Just saying.
Yeah. So we had these events to kind of have this workshop and allow people to create a vision board. But the key is to use your vision board after you've created it, because a lot of people will create the vision board, put it on their bookcase or put it in their desk, and they don't really utilize it, and then it turns into another shelf help. So I just followed up with an email, and I was speaking as people were working on their board. And a lot of times, the key to creating a life by design is really taking those steps further. So beyond reading that book or watching that video or creating that vision board. So we want to do a couple things in terms of a vision board, if you don't mind me stopping here for a second.
Right ahead. I think it's fantastic.
I love it. They're very exciting. And when
cool.
you look at your vision board, you should have a very strong sense of excitement and power, and all the images should really resonate with you. So if you've done that, if that is how you look at your vision board, you've done the first step properly. Now, we want to make sure that we are grateful. So you will never attract or achieve more in your life until you're grateful for what you have now.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, even, we say dissatisfaction is a creative state. So you don't ever want to be completely happy with where you are. You're either growing or disintegrating. So we want to make sure we are very grateful for where we have, but we want to always learn and grow more.
Now, I have read and I have heard and I have listened to a lot of leaders, etc., out there in the world. You know what? You write down 10 gratitudes every morning. You say your gratitudes. You can do it in a spiritual way, however you want to do in your life, whatever. And how do you? I'm assuming you're on the same board, right? Or you write it down, not just say it, but maybe write it down as well. Or is there a better way? Or
the approach you take is really dependent on you as a person. So some people will journal, some people will write a list, some people will do say their gratitude list in the mirror. So the most important thing you want to do is create a daily gratitude practice, whatever that looks like for you. You have to feel a connection to it. I personally am not someone that enjoys journaling, so I don't journal. I will do point form, or I will do a list, or I will read them or say them out loud. So more importantly than doing the activity, the powerful thing about gratitude, you want to actually feel the feelings of gratitude. You can't just say, I am grateful for
you have to feel it.
My house or my family. You have to really feel, like, what does that mean to you? Because you have to find that emotional connection with these things that you're grateful for and what you're looking for, what you have. And so you have to feel that, like when my son smiles at me or gives me a hug, that melts my heart. Yeah, so you have to get those feelings and infuse them into your gratitude practice, whatever that looks like again for you.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
No, but also too, on top of this, you're a great connector on Facebook. Like, you have a Facebook page, and that's, again, can you tell us more about that?
Sure. So when I was studying with Bob and doing this Thinking into Results program with him and mentoring under him, you know what? I realized that I didn't have a tribe. So I was looking for like-minded people in the community. And I had some close family, I had some close friends. They were not the kind of people that I wanted to aspire to be like. Even though I loved them and they were great and I've known them forever, and they were not the people who they were not the energy that I was moving towards.
Good word, energy.
Yeah, so I went out searching in the community, and I went to some networking groups, and I went to some social events, and some of them were okay, like some of them were great, but a lot of them I did not resonate with. So I was looking on Meetup one day, and I saw Happy Healthy Women, and I noticed there wasn't a branch in Guelph, and I thought, I'm going to go travel. We have one now. So I was going to travel to go and meet these women. And I thought, you know what, Guelph is an amazing city.
It is.
I'm born and raised in Guelph. I love it here. And we have so many amazing people here. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to travel out of our city. I'm going to bring it here. So when, at the time this was happening, I brought Happy Healthy Women here. So we are a collective of women that has grown now nationally, right across Canada and beyond. and I brought the branch to Guelph just to connect like-minded women here.
Yeah. Now, do they have to be business women? Do they have to have be an entrepreneur or business women, or just the mindset, or they just need to connect?
Well, most of our people, so probably about 70 to 80% of the women who attend are entrepreneurs. They are building a business, or they're looking to expand what they're doing possibly. And about 20-25% are just like-minded women who maybe they're new to the city, or they want to meet like-minded women. They want to find their tribe. They want to make those connections.
Good.
And this is one way they can do it.
Yeah.
So Happy Healthy Women is a little structured, a little bit different than some of the networking groups out there. Everyone is welcome to join us on Facebook, and I'm sure we'll post the link in the description box afterwards.
Yeah.
But many of the events are no charge, so all women are welcome to just come out to an event and see the energy of the group, see if you connect with the women, see if they're your people, see if they resonate with you, and then we can move forward from there. So authentically connecting and networking over coffee is probably our most popular event, and that happens the first and third Thursday of the month, and it's happening shortly here at Starberry Cafe.
That's right.
Today,
as soon as we finish, we're meeting up.
So if you are in the area, drop by and join us. We're going to have a really great group today. It's a little bit of a relaxed environment, a little bit of, there is structure to the event, but it is more relaxed than typical networking groups, and that's what I find our women are looking for.
Good.
So come out, see if you vibe with these people, see the vibe of the event and the women, and see if it's something you want to explore more. We do have a trailblazing membership, which is another way that you can promote your business on a larger scale. So not just to the 10, 20 women that are at the event, but more on a larger scale to our entire collective. So that is something that we offer too.
That's fantastic. Good. You know what? I personally, and I have a feeling too with Diane, we kind of hit it off here, but networking is cool, okay? And so is collaboration. And I think we need to do more of it, and I think we can help each other. You know what? I know some women who may not be there yet because they're trying to find something and they need to find it. So again, you know what? If you know anybody, either through Diane's Magnified Mind Consulting, please tag them into this, right? Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's somebody who, maybe it's yourself, who you're stuck. How can we get you unstuck? If you're looking for a new tribe, right, and you're a female entrepreneur, right, fantastic way to come out and meet. I really like the component that you said in terms of matching energies and vibes. That is so important, right? Especially if you want to move forward in whichever area for yourself, right? I think that's excellent. So again, thank you so much. This is exciting. And Diane, thank you for coming out. This is my very first Jaye What's Up video. She was my first one. I'm so excited.
I feel honored. Thank you.
She's been amazing. Okay, so next week, again, will be Thursday, 1 o'clock, and it's Valentine's Day, and I think I have a really good interview up. I'll be posting that a little bit later, okay, folks? Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
Bye.